Hello my YouTubers out there. Hope you all doing well out there. So today we're going to be working on 210 to 213 Ford Transit Connect. Okay, so from 2010 to 2012, all of them are the same model. Okay. Um, have you ever heard about when you put a rear or the front a click sound on your track? Have you ever, when you shift the stick, I mean, you will hear a little noise, like a click sound, and you hear like, and most of the time you think it's your transmission. But today we're going to learn about that. Okay, we're going to do a diagnostic and find the problem and fix it. Okay. So this is what happened when we put the shift to the front and rear. I'll show you right now. So here's the click sound that I was talking about. Okay, so in order to fix this click sound, I noticed it is the motor mount. Okay, so this motor mount right here, if you see, this is a 2012 Ford Transit Connect XLT. If you see underneath this the reservoir, you have the motor mount right there. Let me see if I can just put some light right there. Let's see, hold on a second. Okay, you see the motor mount right there. This is the one underneath this bracket, right here. See this one? So that's the one that is damaged. But at the time that I'm going to do this, I'm going to change also. It's recommended to do the both sides, the rear and front. The rear is in the back of the motor. I will show you right now, and the transmission. The transmission mount also, it's underneath this battery. So we're going to have to remove the battery, and right underneath this basket, you will find the bracket that we have to change. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. Okay, to fix this problem, we're going to need screw gun right here. I mean, it's not screw, yeah, and then I have this fitting right here, ½ inch. Okay, I have this one right here, is all sizes. It's, I think it has from 18 to 10. So and also I have these stands here. You can find them anywhere. I have flashlight also, which is good. I like this flashlight because it has a, you see, it has a magnetic, and also if you want to push it to the side, I mean, you can just use it. Okay, and also we have this one here, the ratchets. You will need it. I have this car jacks with the one, this one here and this one. So I'll have both of them just in case I need, because what we're going to do is we're going to lift the car a little bit, and then put yeah, what we're going to do is you're going to put also the these jacks underneath the engine, so that way you can just hold the engine at the same time, and also you can lift up and down, so you can just put the nuts back and everything. Okay, so always put something underneath before you open the motor mounts. Okay, and obviously these are the parts that that is needed. This is the transmission mount. This is I went to AutoZone, but it says motor mount, but this is the transmission, because all of them, they have something to do with the motor. So this is transmission mount, the motor mount, also the front motor mount. Okay, this is the front motor mount with the number, and this is the rear, and you see the number here. This is transmission. Okay, so this one here, and this and this are the numbers that you need. So these three parts we're going to be changing to see if the problem is fixed. So as you see, I have the jack right here, and it's holding. You don't have to lift nothing. You just touch on the motor, and that's it. So it's just to keep steady in case you just you lose any nut. It doesn't go to a different place, so that way you can just put the nuts back in the brackets as the way it was before. You'll remove this with number 10 right here. This and a screw, and here's another click that that you have to remove it. That's with the screwdriver right here. You just put the screwdriver right here and just pop the. You just pop the reservoir. Okay, all you have to do here, like that. See, it just came out. Okay, same thing here. Just put that number 10, and then you will do it. Okay. Okay, so I have this nut removed from here, and also we have the click out. So all you have to do is this. Just remove from here. Okay, just put them away. And I put the nut right here in the same hole, so you don't. So do that, so that way you don't lose it. So we have an access to the motor mount right now. Okay. To remove this part here, what you're going to need is a 15 millimeter socket, which is this one right here. You see the number, and you need an extension and the wrench. Okay. And you have to just obviously will start working. Okay, so we have removed this 5 bolts, 2 right here on the top, 1 on the side and 1 behind, and this one right here at the front. And we're going to have to remove this whole bracket. Okay, so this is it. Okay, so what we have to do now is switch this middle part with this one right here, with this is the new part. So that's what we're going to do now. Okay, so you have to just press a little bit, force a little bit, so that way it can come out. You see, it just came out. So this is the old one. As you see, this, it was loose, totally loose. It was this was the problem. So this metal was touching to this metal. Here is not supposed to be like that. It's supposed to have these gaskets here around. Okay. So it was making a weird noise and everything, so Okay, so this now this will come this way. This is a little bit different. As you see, this has a, because this is the original, so it has two legs here, but this one has a single one. Okay, so all you have to do is here push and press. Okay, just like that. There you go. Okay, so this is in, but you see, like I told you before, this has the two legs. Okay, so the reason it has two legs like this, because the other one you have to bend it. Okay, you have to bend after you push it in. You have to bend the same way as this one. What you have to do, it's I don't have a wide metal, and it has to be heavy metal so it doesn't bend. I'm using this spatula, but you can have something better. I'm sure you have something better than this, but see what I'm doing here? So that's the way it's going to bend, but it has to be straight, obviously. Okay, that's how it's going to be the work. So what I'm doing here is this. I don't know, I'm just doing some, but if you have a better idea, you can do something different. But since I don't have that heavy metal, I'm just bending with this, okay? All right, I just put a metal, okay, and we got this thing there. See, that's it. Don't do just with this one, because this is going to break if you do it just with the channel light. But try to put something heavier, something thicker behind, so that way you do the same way as it is right now. Okay, so now it's in. Okay, so we're going to put it back this with the new part. I should clean this part, but I don't have that much time today. So if you have a time, you can use either a throttle cleaner or something like that, but like some chalk cleaner, and then you can just spray these areas, clean nicely, and put it back. That's what you can do. I will do it, but right now it's I don't have that much time. So now we're going to go ahead, take these two hoses inside. Okay, just go down. Be careful, don't screw nothing. All right, so just we're going to go 1 and 2. You just go from this side, so that way you can push in. Okay, so now since you're in now, okay, so now you can run this thing to the side. Okay, and match the first. This is going to go first. Okay, this goes first, and then you just push in. Okay, now we got this on again. So now next, obviously, we're going to do the screws right here. Okay, and this obviously it goes right here. Remember, this is a male and female. So this is the male that goes in, and this is the female that receives the one. So when you remove it, it's okay if this comes out, because that's how it's supposed to be. Okay. Okay, so for the nut behind, you see this one here is have to go inside, like to put it down. You cannot fit your hand. So what I did is I put paper, I don't know, that's just a little trick. And then just push him in, and so it doesn't fall down. So now you can just send this one here all the way down, just press down, and that's it. And you're able to fit the part. Okay, so we have the mount already. Okay, make sure everything is tight. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put this thing back on. Okay, so remember this was here. Just put this click here, push click, that's it. And then put the screw right here. Okay, we're going to use the same thing with the 10 millimeters. First we're going to put here. Okay, and that's it. And then we're going to put the 10 millimeters. It's kind of a little bit tight to put it in, but I mean, you'll figure it out. Okay, that's it. Okay, that's it. That's how it is. And now we're going to jump to the next one. Okay, underneath the battery, we're going to remove the battery, and I'll show you later what's happening. So we remove this battery here with the same thing with the 10 millimeters. We'll do this here. Okay, just put it on the side. Always remove the negative first. Okay, at the same time you just get some time to do some cleaning. Okay, that's it. And then we're gonna have this battery moved away. Okay. It is there here. What we're going to do is we have 2 bolts here, okay? 3 bolts actually, 1, 2, and 3, and we have to remove them. We have the basket removed, all right? And this is the bracket that we have to change. See, as I see, it needs to be changed too. So that's what we're going to do. We need 50 millimeters for the 4 corners of this bracket, and also for the center you need this is a 13/16. I don't know if you can see this one here is a 13/16, so that's where it's that's for the center. Okay, so I'm going to remove it and then I will show you the rest. As you see, I'll just remove this one. We'll put this one on the side. Okay, on the side too. And this is it. See, that's it. I'm going to get the new part and put it there. Now this is the part. Okay. Obviously, it's not Ford. I mean, I just went to AutoZone and got it. I hear if you go to Advance, it's better. But this is Duralast, so it's a good part. So as you see, that's how it was right here, and we're just gonna change it. Okay. So remove this one here. But obviously I'm gonna do a little bit clean up here. So we have the bracket here, but there is something, I don't know, you see the middle screw? That's the most important thing. So one mistake that I did is I didn't put anything underneath this side of the motor, like because this is from the transmission side. So I put something to hold the motor, like more on that side than this side. So now my nut is not gonna grab it. See? Okay. So what I'm going to show you how to fix this problem. Okay. As you see here, I put this jack underneath so to fix the problem. So what I have to do, don't put in the middle of the pan of the transmission. Put on the side. As you see, my jack is just on the side, on the corner, because if you put in the middle, you're going to bend or do some damage on the transmission pan. So just bend, put that one on the corner, and then start lifting a little bit, and I'll show you how that one will start coming up. So as you see now, I can reach the knob. As soon as I reach the knob, it's okay, because this one is going to pull, the nut's going to pull the transmission up, so that's not a problem. So now we're okay. So if something happened like that, you know what you can do. You can just put the jack underneath, just to make sure you put in a safe spot, and then you can just lift the transmission up and put the screw. And same thing we're going to do. We're going to put on this side 4 corners. Okay, 4 corners, that's it, and we're good to go. All right, that's it. Okay, so we have the bracket in. Our next step is going to be putting this basket again. This is the battery holder. Okay, so it seems like everything is fine right there. Okay, so we have a nut right here, the same thing. We're just going to put it there. Okay, right there, and the other one right here. And that's it. Okay, make sure that it's tight. Oh, that one's okay. I'm going to put the battery right now. It's coming here. All right. Okay, that's it. Careful. Just put it right there. Okay. And this one doesn't have any hole there, nothing like that. I mean, as you know, but I mean, it is good to have something. I guess it does have, but it's not here. Something to hold the battery steady. But what can we do? If you can clean this with metal wire or something like that, will be good. So we have here, we're just gonna put this one back. Okay, and we'll tie this one here. Remember, positive and negative. Okay, red to plus, negative to minus, right here. Okay, now we have power back on. And that's it. Make sure it's tight, because if you leave it loose, sometimes you're going to lose power and you're going to say, oh yeah, my battery is dead. But it's not. This is loose sometimes. Okay, and that's it. Okay, so as you see, now we're going to change the third part. It's the rear bracket motor mount. It's right here. You need to remove this one here, right here. It's is a 13 millimeters, and you see this one here is a 13. Okay, 13 goes right here, and same thing on this one here is a 13. So that's what we're going to remove now. Okay. Okay, so I removed the brackets here, and I removed all the screws from here. Okay, and this one from the top, and this is loose. This will come out. This has to come out now. Okay, so this thing is loose now, and we're going to replace it with this new part. This is the new part. Okay, just make sure the way it's settled. Just do the same thing, and you're not going to miss anything. Okay, so same thing, the way you remove, you just put it back, and that's it. So I'll show you when it's on. Okay, so we have the new mount. That's the rear side of the motor. So remember, this is the shorter bolt. The bolt is the shorter, and the longer is this one. Okay, just don't get confused. Another thing is just to make it easy, remove this bracket right here. I was able to remove this part without removing this, but when I tried to put it in the new part, it didn't allow me, so I had to remove this one too. So just remove this one and put everything back in, and that's it. And it's easy. And well, I think we're done. Okay, hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe and give you a thumbs up if you like the video. Leave a comment or something like that, and we'll keep in touch. All right. Okay, so we're going to test right now. We're about to test to see how the vibration is and all the stuff. So you see, the engine doesn't move like before. Shut it down, please. Okay, sit down. Okay, do it again. As you see, it's not like before. Before it was like going from back to the front of the engine, and obviously feels a lot smoother than before. Before it was shaking and making a real noise. So now we're gonna go to the inside and we're gonna see how. Okay, so we're gonna start the engine again. Wow, it's a lot smoother, and the vibration, the shaking and all stuff is gone. So right now we're gonna put on a drive. Nothing. We're going to put it in the rear. Nothing.